Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another daily recap. It's been a little bit, but that's because I've been waiting for my plays, and but we're back with it today. So, starting off a new month, starting it off well. Took two trades today. Both were winners. I'm gonna keep this recap a little bit short because I am sick as a dog right now. So after this, I'm gonna go take a nap and take some medicine. So the market was pretty good today. We actually got a lot of opportunities today, more than I've seen in quite a while. So really pumped about that. I missed probably like 2 to 3 plays today, so definitely a lot of room to improve. But we'll go over the two trades that I caught. Now these were two very different strategies. The first one was ATXI. This is your classic play that you guys have seen me take, over and over. Now you had this hard resistance to the left, which is always good. You want to have people who are bagged, and then you come into this, and I played the high day clear out on this. So obviously this right here, this was a play this morning that I missed that was really solid as well. This I could have taken and rode this down. That was solid, but I did not get that. So. But I hit into this clear out here, major trap manipulation, and somebody wanting to exit their liquidity. So once it did the clear out, you saw the stalling. I hit in instantly, and you see the high volume on this. That means a lot of people are exchanging shares. A lot of people are getting out of their position. So that's where I clicked the short, and I caught it just in time of this death candle. It was beautiful. And then once we kind of hang around here for a little bit, I figured that this could be another kind of liquidity grab, try to get more people trapped in, and then either do another clear out or drop the floor on them. So I added to my winner here, and kept about like average was somewhere around like here. I can't remember exactly. And then I covered on the first wash down to kind of this 195 support of pre-market. And then this move right here, I was not a big fan of, honestly. After you have a wash like this, you don't really want to see it reclaim VWAP and reclaim the $1 mark. Now this ticker here, I don't know exactly how this works, but somebody told me they have like 10 days where they've got to stay above the $1 mark, or else they'll be delisted from the NASDAQ market. So I'm not really sure what all of that means exactly. But essentially, I was thinking that they're going to be playing games around the $1. So once it kind of did that reclaim, I didn't really like to see that, and it held there for a little bit. I just went ahead and I took off another 25%. So this was a 50% cover. This was 25% here. Just to, manage it a little bit just in case it went. And then we just had this continual dump. I set a hard stop at 205 after I took this off. I set a hard stop at 205. And I walked away and went and made lunch. So it just continued to dump. And then I took this off because I had to get some things done, and it had broken down again. So I was just kind of taking on my winner and moving on from it. Obviously, I left a lot on the table with this. It went up, had another trap, and then had a beautiful fade all the way down into the close. So I really left a lot on the table, but it was still a solid trade. I'm really happy with how it went. So PLTR, this was second trade. Now this one, I know what you guys thinking. I piked it. I did not have a choice but to pike this. I wanted to hold for like the 1225 as like a first cover and then VWAP, but I had to leave. I had to leave for some work at 3:30. So I kind of had to readjust how I would manage this position, because of knowing I had to leave sooner. So this one is a strategy that I am learning right now and getting better at. So it's not something that's perfect, but essentially you're using a few different indicators. You're using technical analysis to see when these grindy stocks, these intraday runners that are just kind of grinding up throughout the day, when they top out and when the play is over with them. So that oftentimes happens in the later like 2 hours of the day. Is what I've seen with this, but they can really happen anytime in the afternoon. But it's just a midday runner, right, that you wait for the top out. So when it stuffed this 1250 line right here, and you see the volume increase on this, that was a beautiful classic stuff into that whole dollar, half dollar number. That's when I took my position on that. and when it broke down, I added to it, and then obviously kind of had a little trap here and double topped up at the 1255. Now I had a hard stop at 1250, or I'm sorry, 1250 is where it double topped. I had a hard stop at 1255, and then just covered into the washes. Now again, why this one I usually would not do that is because this 1240 here was a break of support. So once it finally broke that 1240, that's what you really wanted to see. That confirmed that a downtrend was coming. So usually that's why I would be more patient with this, and I know a couple of guys who got this, but I had to leave for work, and so I took off that fast just in case it wanted to grind around, and then I took off on the other wash. So overall, it was a good trade, but definitely in other circumstances, I would have been able to be more patient with it. And the main one that I missed today was KAVL. And I know I mentioned I missed a couple. This was the main one that I missed today. This one hurt my soul. It was a classic high day clear out again. So you would have hit right here into this 351, 352 for this clear out. Look at that, 353. So it's literally just goes right above high day, clears out the stops, and tanks on you. So this was the one that I missed, and that one was painful. Definitely would have cushioned my day much better. But you don't catch them all, and you move on from it. So good way to start the month. Super happy with it. And looking forward to the action that kind of perked up a little bit today. Although pre-market was still slow, but we had our first gapper in a while. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you stayed safe. Let's start this month off right, and let's kill it. All right, talk to you guys later.